everyone. Welcome back to the Fun Talk podcast. I'm Diffa, your host, and today we are talking about something we are care about. This is about dream job. Joining me is an amazing guest, Sania, who like me has seen her aspirations evolve over the years. Welcome to the podcast, Sania. Hello, everyone. Please sit down. Thank you. How are you, Sania? Are you good? I'm fine, thank you. How about you? Yeah, I'm good too. So let's start with the classic questions we are heard as kids. What did you want to be when you grow up? Sania, what was your answers about it? Uh, I want to be a doctor. Really? As a kid, I idolized doctors. They seem like superheroes with stethoscope. And I remember confidently telling everyone that I'd grow up to save life. What about you, Diva? What was your childhood dream? For me, I wanted to be a police officer because I love the idea of justice and protect people. Because watching crime shows made me think that's what I want to do. Solve mysteries and help people. But yeah, life had other plans, right? Absolutely. It's fascinating how our childhood dreams often reflect what we admire or value at the stage in life. But as we grow, our perspective shifts. Okay, so how did your dream evolve from being a police officer and to now wanting to be a translator? Wow, good questions. I think it started when I discovered my love of language in school, and I realized that words can connect people from different words. Over time, I wanted to be someone who built those bridges through translations. And how about you, Sania? How did you shift from wanting to be a doctor to becoming a lecturer? Lecturer. It wasn't a single moment, but a crucial realization. During university, I found myself down to discussion with my professors, and I admire how they sparked curiosity, and I created students, and I realized that I like a doctor, but lecturers also li- change life, but instead of physical healing, they nurture mind. It felt like a natural progression for me. Wow, that's such the meaningful shift, Sania. It shows how our passion can take us to the new directions. But let's let's go deeper, Sania. Both of us move away from our childhood dreams, right? Do you think society influenced your dream of becoming a doctor? Definitely. There's a certain prestige associated with being a doctor, especially in our culture. It's often seen as the ultimate noble professions. But as I grow older, I started questioning: Am I pursuing expected of me, that realization helping me explore others' passions. Did you face any social pressures when you wanted to be a police officer? Not really pressure, but it's more like people thinking that it was not realistic. And as I got older, I realized that being a police officer was not the only way to help people. That realization opened doors to other possibilities, like translations, where I could still make a difference in people's lives. That's such an important point. Helping others comes in so many forms. I think as was matures, we begin to understand that our values, rather than specific job titles, should with our career choices. Wow, that's so true. Speaking of values, what are the core values that guided you towards becoming a lecturer? For me, it's about improvement. I knowledge sharing because education is transformative and I want to be part of that process, helping students discover their potential and guiding them toward their dream. What about you? What felt you led you to a translation? I'd say connection and understanding because I love breaking down those barriers. Being a translator, that means I can help people access information, culture, idea, and opportunities. That feels really meaningful to me. That's incredible, Diffa. It's clear that both of us found fulfillment in careers that align with who we are today. But let's address a challenge. What fear of doubt did you face when transitioning from your childhood dream to your current aspiration? Wow, absolutely. My biggest fear was failing because learning language was takes time and I worried that I might not be good enough, but I have to learn the trust but I have to learn to trust the process. And how about you, Tanya? Did you face any doubts about feeling the ideas of becoming a doctor behind? Uh, yes, a lot of self doubt. For a long time, I feel like I was giving up on something noble, but then I realized that being a lecturer is equally impactful. It took time to accept that it's okay to change your path as long as it's true to you. Wow, that's such the important message, Sanya. So, for our listeners, remember the takeaway here that changing your dream is not failing, but it is growing. So, Sanya, what advice would you give to someone who feels stuck or unsure about their dream job? Okay, it's say explore and be honest with yourself. Try different things, reflect on what excites you, and don't be afraid to pivot. Your dream job should full, should feel fulfilling, not forced. And remember, it's never too late to change direction. Wow, that's so beautiful advice, Tania. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. It's been inspiring to hear how you have embraced change and found your true calling.
Okay, thank you, Diva. I love sharing my story.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And to all our listeners, you have to remember your dream job is not only just about what to do, but it's about how it makes you feel and the impact you create. So don't be afraid to dream, evolve, and rediscover yourself. Thank you for tuning for the Fun Talk podcast. Until next time, stay curious and stay inspired. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. You're welcome.